Third wave MLM business, MLM breakthrough. Third wave, three-wave, who else wants to automate a set of people in the structure? Reduce their work up to 4 hours. Proven technique for creating an endless stream of people. Subscribers in your business, written without treatment. On fresh pairs, where to collect to 4,000 gold contacts per month. And reduce time to 4 hours or less. Read more, how to learn 100% accurately and quickly signing partners in business, how to put on autopilot to attract partners and increase the structure of 360 people in the first month. Answers to these questions can be found here. MLM Breakthrough, Wave 3, Revolutionary. Technology development through automated MLM Internet technologies, sincerely. Maria Minayeva Table of Contents 1. 24 Steps Automation MLM. Step 1 Act 2. Kill the fear of rejection. 3. Information Playground. The initiator of sales. 4. Explode traffic 10,000 views on the first day. 5. Would not have to pay. 6. DD Technology. What to do if a partner jumped. 7. Return jump to the truth. 1. 24 Steps Automation MLM. Step 1 Act. What distinguishes this from articles like books? Now a lot of information on this topic, but were to find a ready guide, we know little theory. Which states do anyway and the result will be. Do you want a turnkey solution as the minimum number of steps? Pump your MLM business by translating it into new and not just a new and qualitatively more advanced level, the level of automation. Obviously, the ability of internet advertising. Automated solutions open up the possibility of presenting information to create MLM structure without his personal involvement, or only engaging in the technical process of registration. And then, perhaps, this very pleasant moment in the development of the structure if desired can be delegated to his assistant. What is the difference of practical knowledge? I do not know how exactly what your business is designed marketing plan or what niche products which matrix. I do not need to know. I am a practical example will show you how in just 1 month to create a large network structure. I'll show you how it's able to do myself now. My residual income from advertising is more than $18,000 a month. And it proves that my technique is effective. It does not matter if you cannot repeat everything. Exactly, even 1% of embedded effort will give you is a significant result. Why 24 steps? I decided that the information delivery system 24/1, this means 24 lesson duration 1 hour. How fast can you master them to you? But it is not just the lessons as steps. Just take it and do these 24 steps will lead you to the same success that led my business there. Basis of my work developed techniques based on the theory of genius of the American businessman and supporter of MLM Richard Bowe. Third wave is a new era in MLM business. It is already underway. If you are tired of failures and your list of friends said this book is not for you, you do not need to apply to the source. He is a genius, but does not work in a harsh Russian reality where the factor of word of mouth is still superior to internet technology. You know what the problem is. 98% of networkers who never achieve a steady income. Their problem is inoperative. Result only bring action. Your knowledge of illusion or delusion, dream, motivation and other Onsanwatsi does not affect the result of a factor as it did not hurt to admit. Whoever makes a concerted effort is not even always come to the right target. Well, maybe a little late, and your first million is not 30, but 45 years. What can you do if the goal steps to dilute the TV and beer breaks? But more important is the fact that such a person yet to reach the goal. The truth is that anyone who does not effort to reach this goal ever will probably already tired of reading and waiting for a recipe that I promised to give 24 hours step-by-step plan of action. Yes, it will be so soon you get it. A little patience. In fact, it is a literary distraction. The first and most important lesson is The first step without which the following 23 cannot even begin. This lesson action, there are only two options, or the act or omission is no third option. You are willing to go the next 23 steps and do that once and for all give you financial independence. Word they're never out of place here. This means no. The principle is simple: yes, no. No rest from the evil that not all yes means no. Therefore, if you are not ready to act now, close the book, put it away, think of a better excuse to say this article is shit. It does not work, or it will happen in other circumstances when I go on vacation, retire, buy mom sneakers, or in the next life. I'm decided to live forever, and so far everything is going fine. If you like to learn, this book is not for you, too. It will not teach you anything and not smooth ivory. What can be learned from the washing machine instruction besides how to use it, hence? This knowledge is not for you to keep phoning cold calls to terrorize distant acquaintances from MLM. Poses that your business does not need or buy another SUPERCOURSE or coaching that goes with their city on the top shelf where there is already a dozen such trash. Excuse me, valuable information products. The truth is that the actions and omissions in the life of a person spends roughly the same amount of time, and sometimes even more, if the inaction in action is vanity or movement has no purpose. At what stage you are with burning eyes from the new MLM project? What the bill at this time? The best, but in general it does not matter all the action. Even without information, technology will lead you to your goal. Invite 10 people per day, 100. Not necessary. 100 times faster burn. 10 spend enough time in the week presentation with 2 or more reduced. Listen to your sponsor. Teach beginners. That's all as simple as that 7 years after you close a leader in MLM living on interest, but the truth is that it is so. The most effective action, the most simple, all just to grow, and this is true. But we come up with what is his attempt to optimize. We do not want to wait 7 years, probably is. What the path is easier and we fall into a blissful ecstasy of our fantasies. We do not start unknown about you, developing our knowledge, buying the 10th book, but we lose important action. Everything else is just a series of facts in the way of action is a loses 0, 0 result. Simple formula: 0 equals 0. Remember, write it in a prominent place. If you are willing to take this course, when you start to do the following steps in your subconscious mind will turn little bugs, triggers, about their existence until you suspect, but setting 0 equals 0 will help you easily recognize them. Once stop your actions, then joined another trigger: poverty, failure. And then you have only 2 steps: or stop and give up, or continue the action with double force. Overcoming internal discomfort, as a reward he will soon pass. The truth is that the knowledge I give to you for free, even though it cost me, it was very expensive. Experience from several network companies and generally bad before I was able to build the current system MLM recruiting, so the first step, a willingness to act. Take a course to the end, do 24 steps. 2. Kill the fear of rejection. One of the biggest problems in the MLM business is a struggle with objections, but not a technical part, and psychology itself, non-perception, your product. Psychic affective failure. Man is designed so that the recognition of others very much tied to hormones on physical health and mental balance. At the time a failure occurs, the opposite effect. And even if you are a man of iron and ready to listen to 100 is not long before you say yes. If you're willing to torture a client to death and is to be with a smile on his face, nature can not be fooled that the invasion of personal space of another person is perceived hostile. Even there fact of a cold call or approach a stranger on the street involves running hormones of aggression in hostility. That is why it is very difficult psychologically every day invite new members into your business. But without it we cannot stop our business grow to 10 people a day is an average of 2 to 3 per week. seminar and 2 to 5 signatories into your structure in a month. Maybe it's a bit complicated, but there. Law takes its interest in within a few years. This strategy will lead you to the level of a successful business even if it is in life. You. Outstanding skills. Mediocre people are not different from the sky, and stars is not enough. Approximately the formula is applicable to any MLM business no matter what you use Skype to communicate. You have a different structure of a marketing plan. Average becoming leaders in there. MLM takes several years and it is a fact. But how do we overcome the denial factor? And here I open the first chip, make it easier to remember that it is called robot for you, not afraid. Żelazko really has no soul. You ever seen a funky iron? But this does not prevent him to successfully serve you for many years. Automated system does not experience emotions when people have objections. What does it do? Yes, simply eliminates those who have them. You save your nerves and get targeted applicants to participate in your business. That's roughly like this book. To those who are screened out of the first chapter want to engage in me. It's so interesting to wish good luck, and we'll learn how to boost the growth of your structure already this month. All unwanted people simply do not need the business. If you're reading this article, it is for you and not for you if you do not read it. The logic is the same, yes or no. No, do not worry, you have to leave people with this approach. Let go. Time to break your idea of the importance of a partner. The more you run around him, the more he will break. Put the question differently. When you become master of the situation and you will very soon, just after going through their steps. This book. Partners will look for an opportunity to join your business, to work with you, and not vice versa. Believe me as well, and happy to read. This number is not what to call it. The story book. And although the first edition of its 20 days read about 10,000 people had a lot of criticism in. For me it is important the number of unread counts. This knowledge is not for everyone. Follow there.